Welcome back, everyone, and especially a big welcome back to my 13 9 barrels. Yep. Now, it's been a while since I've done a review on this rifle. Well, more like a video on this rifle because I have just been swamped with work, with adjusting to life in general. But yeah, over the last couple of weeks, actually over the last couple of months, I've been collecting parts to basically just refit this rifle into something incredibly new. Now, if y'all remember right, if you're new to the channel, this rifle used to be a 16-inch BCM upper attached to a PSA standard lower. Now, what I've gone and done to it is basically just thrown a bunch of new parts on it. Took it to a gunsmith for some certain stuff because, you know, laws and shit. But yeah, I basically refitted this whole gun to be something brand new. It used to be, like I said, it used to be a 16-inch rifle, but I wanted to slim it down to a respectable 13.9 inches because I want this gun to be my general purpose gun. I want this gun to be a weapon that, if for most given scenarios like civil unrest or natural disaster or something like that, I have a gun that I can just grab and go. It has magnification and has red dot availability as well, and has a light, and I can carry it. But yeah, I basically just like refitted this whole gun so that it can do all of that and maybe in the future a little bit more. So I'm gonna go over exactly what I did to this rifle. So we're gonna start off the way Garantham always says our Marines like to do it. Go tip to butt. So starting off with the Surefire 3-pronged War Comp. This was one of the only muzzle devices that I could get for the next part, which is my 13.9 Ballistic Advantage barrel. I know Ballistic Advantage, a little cheap, but I got a fantastic deal on it. I got this barrel, this 13.9 barrel, on a amazing sale for 90 bucks. It's usually worth about 150, 180 bucks. But I got it for $90 on a amazing sale. And I basically sent it to a gunsmith, and I had the gunsmith pin and weld the muzzle device to the barrel. Now it is the legal length of over 16 inches and is legally considered a rifle. So ATF, fuck you. But yeah, I ended up just pin and welding the muzzle device to the 13.9 barrel. Now has an overall length of 16 inches. I kept my BCM vertical foregrip on there. Well, vertical / angled foregrip. Not technically vertical because it's angled, but you know, semantics. I'm also gonna go with the new lights. Now, I said, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I said I used to say I ran Surefires. In truth, I ran Surefire replicas. I know, fucking boo me, crucify me, all you want, world. Ah! But guess what? I've upgraded from replicas to real lights. This is an Arisaka. I forget the exact name, but this is an Arisaka white light with lots of throw on the side. and I paired it up with a Mod Light mod button. Now, I have my issues with my Mod Light mod button because it arrived somewhat damaged. It came in the mail, and the parts to go into the Picatinny slots, they were kind of worn. And I was a little suspicious about that, but I still put it on the rail. Yeah. And then I put it on the rail. A couple days went by, or a couple weeks went by, and I thought maybe I kind of want to move the button up like 1 or 2 slots. I removed the screws. I moved it up 1 slot, and then this little side clamp right here just wouldn't screw on. And I was thinking, that's really weird. But I took a closer inspection, and the prongs that go into the slots to like keep it stable, they ripped off. Because this is all plastic. They ripped off. And I was pretty pissed about that, because I paid a lot of money for this, right? I paid like 80 extra bucks for this mod button. And so I had an order sent out to Unity to get me like a new set of the clamps, and thank God I got them. But still, I'm a little upset that happened. I love the button, don't get me wrong, I do, but I'm still upset that issue came up. Regardless, we're gonna move on from that. I have this light on an Arasaka mount as well. And then I have right here a T-Rex Arms little bungee sling retainer for my T-Rex Arms sling. I love this sling. It is my second favorite sling because I also switched out to a Faro Concept Slingster. I freaking love that thing. That Faro Concept Slingster is amazing. But this is pretty damn great as well. It's like, this is brilliant, but I like this. But yeah, I love the Slingster. I love the T-Rex Arm sling. They're both phenomenal slings from phenomenal companies. I would go with either of them. Oh. Just smashed my gun on top of my bureau. God damn it. All right, moving on. We now have our optic, which is still the same Strike Eagle 1:6 LPVO. Not quite re-zeroed yet for the new barrel, but I have a big range day coming up with some buddies. We rented out some land, and we're gonna take that time to go and zero the rifle, zero all our other optics, and go out and just have a fucking blast. I'm gonna get some footage of that. I'll ask them if it's okay to put it up on the channel, but yeah, I'm really excited. I just bought like thousands of rounds worth of ammunition. It's coming in today. I'm excited, but I digress. Moving on to the other side optic. This is a Primary Arms 3 MOA red dot fitted onto a T-Rex Arms 45-degree offset mount. I was really debating whether or not to just throw away the LPVO and switch it out for a red dot magnifier. I really considered it, but then I was like, I spent a lot of money on this. I want to train with it. I want to keep it. So, but I also want like some regular 1x magnification that I can, with like a regular red dot that I can go to quickly. So that's why I did the 45-degree offset red dot. Yeah, freaking love it. It's held up. Me and my buddies, we had another range day like a couple weeks ago. Same sort of thing. We ran through thousands of rounds, and I put a lot of rounds through this gun, and I had the offset red dot, and I had a fucking blast with it. Yeah. Magpul PMags, obviously, because they're freaking great. And as you can see, I have the same BCM bolt carrier group, and as you can see, I just lubed it up, and not only that, but paired with a brand new Radiant Raptor charging handle. This charging handle has been amazing. Definitely a big upgrade from the old BCM charging handle that I originally had. And now we're gonna move on to one of the final parts, which is the B5 Systems stock. Freaking love B5 Systems. I've been toying around with a bunch of different stocks. Highly recommend this stock. I would recommend B5 Systems, Bravo Company, and Magpul for stocks. All those companies are king when it comes to stocks. Freaking awesome. Love this thing. Wouldn't give it up for anything. And also, not only that, but the final part that I added to this gun was a brand new H2 buffer. I bought it from Aero Precision along with a brand new buffer spring because the buffer spring and buffer that I got from PSA were kind of feeling a little funky, and I didn't want to risk like running a PSA spring into the dirt and it breaking early. So I went ahead and got a little bit of a better company like Aero, and I went ahead and put their H2 buffer and their carbine spring in there. So yeah, I mean, that's about it. And the lower receiver has been pretty much the same. Kept the Magpul K2 grip, and it's an entirely Palmetto State Armory lower. So yeah, that's about it. That is this freaking awesome weapon system. Freaking amazing. Yeah, I love this gun. This is now officially my general purpose rifle. I know I keep saying it. The only thing I see myself adding to this thing. I always keep saying that, but then I keep adding a bunch of new shit. But for real this time, the only thing I can see myself adding to this is maybe a PEC if I ever invest in night vision. And the day when I'm able to invest in night vision will be a fantastic, amazing day. So, thank you guys all so much for sticking with me. I know I've been gone for a while. Like I said, life is a crazy thing. I mean, I'm on my own now. I'm out of school. I've got a job and having a fantastic time with that job. I mean, it's starting a little slow, but apparently after my next school for the military, it's gonna kick in full gear. And this next year I'm going on a deployment, and I will not be able to talk for a long time, like probably 9 months or so. But thank you guys so much for supporting me through everything. I appreciate it. You guys are freaking awesome. You guys keep me going through a lot of this shit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hey, watch out for those wrist rockets.